15 months ago, Dan asked for my blessing to marry Kate. And a couple weeks later, Danny McNamara came up and asked me the same question about my daughter, Bree. And it was at that moment I thought I realized the dream of all fathers of 3 daughters, which is, of course, the double wedding.
Even though you've always been my little sister, you've been more like my guardian angel. I don't know where I would be without you. You're the heart of our family, and you always will be.
Kate in December of 2010. We were on a family trip in the Bahamas. Kate showed up like her usual self, pretty, sweet, polite, and outgoing. And it was at that moment that I knew that my parents wanted Dan to marry Kate. He came along eventually, and we're all so glad that he did.
She linked up with a group of people to rent a beach house, and like they say, the rest is history.
Yours too. Me too.
I've already cried like 3 times. So.
Yeah.
Almighty God, you created the human family and you willed that husband and wife should be one. Binding together today, Dan and Kate, in the loving union of marriage, make their love fruitful so that they may be living witnesses to your divine love in all the world.
First time we met, it was because we were potentially moving forward with a business transaction at Jersey Shore House. That first meeting, you had about 50 interview questions lined up and shot them off in rapid fire fashion. Little did I know that at the time that would be the most important interview of my life. I've never been married before, but I have sat through 8 full hours of pre-Cana, 173 question compatibility assessment, and several sit-downs with Father Jim here. So I'd like to think I know at least a little bit about marriage. The one common thread I've taken from all this training, our experiences, and seeing the successful marriages of our parents, our family members, and friends, is finding that one person that complements you and enhances all your best qualities. You're such a beautiful, kind, and generous person. And as I stand here today, I feel so happy, blessed, and privileged that I get to spend the rest of my life with you. I look forward to all the adventures ahead, the ups, the downs, the joys and hardships. I look forward to every day with you. Thank you so much for being you, and I love you.
Dan, I can't believe 6 years ago I was promising that my girlfriends and I weren't crazy Jersey Shore roommates, and today I am lucky and blessed enough to be vowing to be your wife. From the moment we met, you have surprised me, captivated me, and challenged me in a way that I didn't know was possible. I have fallen in love with you time and time again, countless times with no reservation. And I can't believe today I get to stand up here and marry my best friend. I promise to be true to you, to uplift you, and support you. I promise to stand by you in every stage of life. when things are good and when things are bad, when we are laughing and when we are crying, when the Eagles have won and when the Eagles have lost, when we are surrounded by friends and family and when it is just you and me. I vow to be your wife, your partner, the mother of your children, your biggest fan, and your best friend. No matter what trials we encounter together or how much time has passed, I know that our love will never fade, that we will always find strength in one another, and we will continue to grow side by side. Together we are better than we could ever be alone, and today I give you my love, my trust, and my fidelity. I love you, Dan, and I will until the end of time.
May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face and the rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. God bless you.
It is with gratitude to Almighty God that I can present to you this day Mr. and Mrs. Daniel and Kaitlin Greenberg.